this can't happen with our solution.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that's obvious now, and that's highly secure compared to
Exactly.
the
So we
system
actually
that
think
we're on right
there
now.
would be a premium on our kinds of Bitcoin underwritten contracts versus traditional fiat underwritten contracts, because because you're not taking any additional risks.
In the derivatives forest fire that I see coming in the next
This is going to be vital.
2 to 5 years,
Yeah.
you'll be the only green shoot standing because everybody else will get torched.
Yeah, everybody's going to run to Bitcoin in mass, but
This is
still will
rad.
need to operate, right? So how do you do that? Well, you need something to operate in that fashion where Bitcoin is the underwriting.
Oh, dude, this is this is classic Bitcoin game theory.
Yeah.
You're building the new system, and as the old system dies, people are going to be scrambling to get on this platform.
Yeah.
This is great.
Hit me up.
This is so cool. This is so cool. Wow, Gabe.
We're
Far
trying to shake some things up.
far more than I thought, man. Very impressive. Very
Thank you.
impressive.
Well, I've been in this space for a while, and this has been my sole focus: is how can Bitcoin penetrate things? Of course, we initially thought it was payments through merchants.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Bitcoin Bowl here in 2014 in St. Pete. I was a part of that. We onboarded a ton of merchants. It was 2014. Hardly anybody had Bitcoin, so that didn't really go anywhere. So I just kept
Iterating.
trying to find where is all the money actually being held, and where's all the liquidity go, and it turns out this is where it's
Cool. Well, yeah, I think it's a very important product. So anything we can do to help spread the word, and we're going to do that with this podcast. But
I appreciate it.
always hit
thanks
me
for
up,
having me
man.
on. We live so close.
Yes, yeah. Thanks for driving down.
Should come visit you more often.
Tell Rosa congratulations on formally locking you down,
Yes.
even though I know she's had you locked down for many years. And
It's
you're
official
a
now.
lucky guy.
I am.
You
I'm
guys have an
very
awesome,
lucky.
awesome family.
Yes,
I
we
got
do.
a little bit of that story, and it's very heartfelt, and it's a wonderful story. So
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm stoked for you guys.
Yeah.
Anything you want to share before we wrap it up? Anything we didn't cover that?
You asked me how I get people started.
Yeah, sure.
I usually point people to the book I co-authored with
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's talk
Jimmy
about
Song
that. Yeah.
and Robert Breedlove and several others, called "Thank God for Bitcoin."
Yeah, I have a copy.
Thank you. It turns out it's done way better than we ever thought. We don't really do a good job promoting it, but it's a nice primer to understand the reason why Bitcoin matters, not necessarily like a how-to or any of the technical stuff behind Bitcoin or how it works. It's more of answering the question, like, why would I start with Bitcoin? Like, why should I pay attention to Bitcoin at all? Why is this a thing that I should, learn about in the first place? So we've got tremendous feedback around the world. We've gotten many requests now to get it translated in other languages and stuff, all naturally or organic. Again, we don't do a very good job promoting, but it's been a really just neat thing to see that people are understanding the reasons as to why, which is really important.
I'm glad you brought that up because I'd forgot about that. And it's always fascinated me the connection different spiritual beliefs make to the value of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it's Christianity, I know there's a big Muslim Bitcoin movement. So maybe just from your own spiritual background, what are the things that really connect for you with Bitcoin?
Yeah. That was the the big premise of the book, right? Is from a Judeo-Christian perspective, like, why does this matter? And it was important for us to answer that question because you get a lot of pushback from these faith circles that they think everything's the mark of the beast, essentially.
Well said.
So, and of course, Bitcoin being like this global monetary asset, you can draw that conclusion. So we decided to basically write a book to shut down that argument, and really talk about the reasons why Bitcoin, like I said earlier, is the best kind of money that mankind has ever had. Previous, obviously, gold was, and that's because gold has the physical attributes that are needed. But now we live in an increasingly digital world. How does that translate to a digital world? Well, gold doesn't, because it's physical, right? So you need a digital gold, and that's what Bitcoin is. So, and just making that case from, like I said, a biblical Judeo-Christian perspective, just because the co-authors, we all got together actually during COVID. We were doing like a book club, essentially, or Bible study / book club. And whenever we got done with the books that we were reading through, which were essentially gold bug books, right? Why you should own gold. And of course, Bitcoiners, we agree with all of the premises there, but the solution to go back to a gold standard is just not tenable, right? We've crossed the Rubicon a long time ago as far as that goes. And of course, since that system was undermined by the current system, we know that doesn't work, right? So we need a new solution anyway, and that's what Bitcoin provides. Is that it is the answer to the problem of how do we get sound money to underline all of our transactions instead of relying on central banks and fiat currencies like we have today, which will fail. They all fail. It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time.
So if you want to protect your wealth against that theft, right? And this is what the Bible talks about sound weights and measures, that you need a unit of account that is reliable, right? That you can rely on. That's you're not being cheated. It can't be diluted, right? As gold was. So yeah, or fiat is now, right? Just by printing way more. So these are all the reasons why, from even a biblical perspective,
right,
that you should be able to see Bitcoin from that perspective and understand that it is worth something. It is valuable to humanity.
So you've heard Bitcoin is the new gold rush by now. As world leaders on all sides have endorsed it as the future of money, and now you're looking to get started, we'll show you how. It's actually easier than you think. First, go to your nearest Byte Federal ATM and turn your cash to coin. Byte Federal has over 1,200 locations around the country with the highest daily limits. Go to our website, bytefederal.com, to find the nearest ATM to you. Log in to any wallet, then create an account, deposit your US cash, and instantly convert it to Bitcoin. That's it. We are the only US manufacturer and operator in the Bitcoin ATM industry, and our US-based live customer service is second to none. Go on, give it a whirl, and don't get left behind. Click the link below.